When you give, of course you are making a difference to the people that you give to, but you are also making a difference to yourself.
I used to associate philanthropy with like CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. I always thought that like you had to have a huge platform to be able to do it, but philanthropy is just, like the etymology of the word is the love of humanity. And so anyone who just feels strongly about helping people and wants to actually take action to apply that to their lives is a philanthropist. We're 17, 16, 15, and we're philanthropists. And it's something that seems like such a big achievement, but it's really just something that a lot of people should strive for because it's very attainable.
So catalyzing community giving is part of some work that we supported through our philanthropy and volunteerism. When Mr. Kellogg founded the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, he knew that the element of change was work that would be done in the local communities.
So we were looking at really how we shift around what giving looks like in this country. And for the philanthropy and volunteerism team, it really was thinking about new faces of philanthropy, new forms of philanthropy, and really understand what giving means and how it can provide a positive trajectory for communities of color and children in those communities.
I think it's connected to our DNA. We say that our DNA includes leadership, community engagement, and it includes racial equity. And those three components are deeply embedded in the Catalyzing Community Giving Initiative. Our communities of color are assets in this community, and they are givers. We need to educate them, we need to help them understand what philanthropy is in a community, and we need to empower them to be able to understand the benefits of giving, to be able to be change agents within their own communities.
Too often the dialogue around communities is focused on their deficits, what's missing, what's broken, what's not happening. And the way that we really see democratizing philanthropy is not just looking at what's broken or what someone can do for you, but engaging the community in their own solution and being able to engage it in the solutions and the future we want to create.
The work is very inspiring because you see in action Mr. Kellogg's ideal way of community planning and intelligence study and group action. When you're able to do that and see how we're making an impact in community, it's one of the things that I think would make Mr. Kellogg proud of the work we're doing today.
As a philanthropist, I'm a doer. And I want to be in the struggle with the community that I'm serving and that I'm working with. And so that is why I'm a philanthropist, because I redefine what that word meant for me and what it can mean for other generations to come.
How can we have families start just talking about philanthropy or even just saying the word philanthropy and thinking through kind of like different entry points? We came up with this concept of the Cambio para el Cambio initiative. So the Cambio para el Cambio is the whole piggy bank concept about saving, save up the money, and at the end of the year, give the piggy bank to an organization in your community where you can see that impact yourselves.
Hmong people have always been a community of people who really give, but we don't look at philanthropy in the same way that American people look at philanthropy, and hence we wanted to formalize that process. And we wanted our children to see how that process works.
Being a philanthropist is not just about the money. It's a lot more than that. It's about giving in whatever capacity you have. It's our community and it's our world. And I think we really believe that expanding Native philanthropy is something that can change the world. It can change for all communities of color to really understand and connect with our ways of giving.
I consider myself a philanthropist because I do give charitably, but I give charitably with a particular thoughtfulness. And I try to make sure that my giving is coalesced behind a purpose that is sustainable. I do this because I think that we need to increase our philanthropic efforts in the Black community, and I think it's important to distinguish the difference between charity and philanthropy.
Being philanthropic is not about being rich. It's more about taking the same action of when you give from a charity perspective, that same action, it could be the same exact money, it could be $100. It takes it from a simple act of charity to an empowerment act.
So this work it's about changing lives. It's about creating change agents in communities. Catalyzing community giving transforms communities of color into change agents in communities.